Welcome back, everyone. You may notice something here out the front of the house. I did the unthinkable, and I went to go and get prepped for this episode. I played without recording, and in doing so, when I went to go and get some wood, I ended up walking past that ruin that's not far from the base that we discovered when we were scouting this location, where the drifters came out at me. And I don't know what came over me. I think maybe it was the success of that temporal storm that we had. But I decided to go in and have a little fight. And we got a lot of cool stuff out of it. So we've got some updates to give now before we get started. But just to give you the view of what today's episode is going to be about, we're aiming for tin. We're going to go hunting for bronze. We're going to make ourselves a prospecting pick. I think we'll probably make ourselves a new pickaxe if we've not got enough durability on it just yet. Maybe another chest as well. But we need to get ourselves out to get some tin. So let's go through anyway now, and let's give you the update on what we found in this ruin. It was quite an eventful time. So let's see. You might be able to see here straight away on the what's the word I'm looking for? Taskbar? No. Hotbar. That's the one. So just got a little knife there. My sword as normal, a turnip, why not, a spade, and we've got a Jonas part here that we didn't have previously. Just a little intricately wound spring there. Let's pick that back up. We've got our bowl. We've got turnip seeds. Is this turnip seeds? Some kind of seeds, whatever. We've got our berries, and we've got a bowl of food there, which we should probably eat some now just to make sure we're nice and full. And then if I look in my inventory, we have a full copper pickaxe, we're good there. We've got some copper nuggets, that's what we went out to collect. We've got a molybdotchalkos lantern. What on earth is molybdotchalkos? Please somebody tell me in the comments, because I have absolutely no idea. We got some slate roofing. We got another Jonas part. We've got some flax, we've got some black coal. There's some of the materials we were actually after, the logs, because we need to make ourselves a charcoal pit. But we also got this granite quern there. No room for that inside, because inside we've got I think we had both of these before. Yeah, we definitely had both of those before. But look, we got another forge, and we got a couple of planters. And let's see, just did we find anything interesting that we've already put away? Rosary beads, a couple of more beds. Some of these we might have already had. I can't remember exactly what I pulled out. It's been a little while since we last recorded. But I'll put my Jonas parts away in here, because I have no idea what to do with them. I have no idea what they're all about. No room in that one. We can maybe get rid of the spider webs. We might use the spider webs here, so just to give a bit of... what's the word I'm looking for? I might already have some turnips in storage, so I'll wait until I put that away. But things I don't need right now, this stone, we already have. Oh, that's a full stack. Okay. We should have copper somewhere. Hopefully I can sell that linen sack somewhere too. We need to put the slate roofing away, because there's no point in us running around with that. But we've got a full stack of copper in there. No turnips, but we've got some onions. We've got some nails and strips, so we can probably build ourselves another chest right away. Fantastic. Let's do that right away. We'll build as many as we can, and that gives us a bunch more storage. That's 3. So we'll put them, for now, we'll just place them outside. Where did those planks go? Those planks can go back in here. We'll just place them outside for now. We'll figure out where we want them to go eventually. So right here in front of the house should be fine. But first things, we'll do that and get ourselves a trunk instead. We've got a trunk and a chest to go down. And they can just go there and there. And we'll start filling them up with the bits that we're not going to need to take with us, like the copper. Sticks are always useful. Spider webs can go in. I'll keep the fish because it's food. I'll keep my lantern. The coal needs to go away. Logs can go away for now. Slate roofing stuff, flax fibers. Like, this is probably a waste, to be honest, because I've almost certainly got some of this stuff in places already. Where that bowl can go away. I don't need that bowl right now. And I'll plant these. I'll plant these straight away if I've got tilled soil for them. Let's see. Do I have any more tilled soil? I do not. Fantastic. So I'm not even going to bother building a hoe right now either. We'll deal with that later. So for now, those turnip seeds can... Oh, we only had the one seed. Brilliant. Great. Fantastic. Exactly what I wanted then. So we are going to need to craft an axe, because we need to get ourselves some more wood for a charcoal pit. And then we also need to craft our prospecting pick. So let's get that done straight away. So we will actually need our black coal. So first things first, we'll make the axe, because that is the requirement, if you like. Hopefully one piece will be enough there. We made a couple of ingots offline as well, as you can see, when I wasn't recording. We made ourselves a couple more things, and we gathered ourselves a bunch of firewood, but we need a lot more if we're going to... I think I need to make myself a new hammer. I think that's one of the things I needed to craft. If we're going to make ourselves a charcoal pit, we're definitely going to need more wood. So while we wait for that to heat up, I'm going to need my too hot to handle things. There we go. While we're waiting for that to heat up, I would like to say a massive thanks to everybody for getting involved in watching this series. All the interactions that we're getting as well. I've done a couple of YouTube channels in the past, and I think this one, by far, most interaction in the comments. It's great. I absolutely love chatting to you guys down there, so I try to reply to absolutely every comment, so feel free to have a chat with me down there. And if you haven't already, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. The subscribers have been absolutely popping off recently, and just before recording, I hit 40 subscribers so far. So let's aim for that next big milestone, which is the 50. If you've seen a couple of my videos, if you enjoy what we're doing here, if I'm helping you go to sleep, maybe, I know some people will watch in the background while they're dropping off, hit that subscribe button. If you want to make sure you don't miss anything, ring that notification bell. We've got some exciting stuff coming along. Yeah, it should be a good time. Has that black coal died already? It has indeed. I'm going to have to light that again. I'm going to have to put both bits of black coal in there. That was far too quick that disappeared. We'll work this one soon, and first thing we'll do is the axe, and then we'll probably do the prospecting pick. So I'll pick up another ingot just to put it on straight away once we've got something hot enough to work with. I'm going to need a new hammer before too long as well, but the axe will give us what we need to make our charcoal pit, which will give us stuff that we can use to use our forge again. Right, so let's go for an axe first. We need our hammer. Let's rotate this, which is just a right click. Okay, and we want to go down here. And we want to go... We'll just do the easy bits first. And then that way. Oh wow, we've got quite a bit that needs to go up here, it looks like. Right, this is probably the most complex thing I've had to do so far. But it's still pretty simple at the end of the day. And then we need to go sideways. And then we need one more. Sideways. Boom. And now it's just breaking this stuff off. Make sure I don't misclick. Boom. There we go. We've got our axe head. So let's not worry about the heat of that straight away. And let's just go bang. Axe. Fantastic. We've got our copper axe. Now, is our other thing hot enough? 1100. Yes, it is. Fantastic. let's get our prospecting pick as well, and that should give us everything we need for today's episode. Right, this should be nice and easy. There's that one over there. And there's 2 over here. And then is it just smashing everything off? It looks like it is. This is probably the easiest craft I've done so far. As long as I don't knock anything off that shouldn't be knocked off, we should be good. Boom, there we go, and we've got our prospecting pick as well. Don't worry about burning ourselves, just make ourselves a prospecting pick. And that should give us everything we need. I can live with stone shovels for now. I can definitely live with stone shovels for now. And let's just put our tools away. We are going to need to make ourselves some more tool racks. We can't survive dropping all this stuff off. And once we've got all the stuff we need to make our bronze, so our tin, we've got enough copper already, we'll probably actually start thinking about building out our smithy, because we've got far too much stuff here that's cluttering us up at the moment, that it doesn't really make sense for us to not try that. But right now, it's time to go and get some wood. We need to make sure there's no resin on any of the pine trees that we're attacking here, but the more pine we can get, I guess the more wood in general we can get, the better. I am going to need to make myself a new weapon as well, looking at the durability of that sword there. But let's gather up some wood. Hopefully no resin. Yep, doesn't look like there's any resin. We'll take this pine tree, gather up some wood, and we'll come back to you, ladies and gents, once we've got a decent amount here. And we're building our charcoal pit. Sounds like we have a naughty boy outside. Yes, we do. Over here somewhere he was. I don't think I've been down this side yet. There he is. Come get me, mate. Ooh, a temporal gear. Yeah. We've gathered our wood, by the way, folks. We're now just preparing to actually start our charcoal pit. We slept, and I heard some grumbling when I woke up, so we went and hunted that little fella down. Got ourselves a fresh temporal gear. Cannot complain. That reminds me, I do need to change the setting to make temporal gear spawns permanent, so I can set it up here as I wish. If anyone knows how to do that, in fact, is it part of the settings? No, it doesn't look like it is. Yeah, there's probably a command I can write to do it, but I'm not sure what that command is right now. So if you do know, please let me know in the comments. Right now we are just planning out our charcoal pit, figuring out how much wood we've got, how big the charcoal pit we can make will be. Right, so currently we've got a 2x2 there. Let's get the rest of our wood. Right, so we've got at least another 2. Another 3. I don't know what it's going to be worth doing here. I think maybe just the 2x2 is going to be favourite, and we can stack the rest of it up the side of our house here for now. So let's dig our charcoal pit. We'll go over here where we've... In fact, we'll just do it right here where we've got a wall ready to go. Should make it nice and easy. Claim as much of this as we can. Which will be all of it. I think those planters as well, I'm going to get some flowers in them. I'm going to do some path blocks. At the moment, we've only got the farm and this hallway to do the path blocks between. But the planters can line the path, I think. I think that's a good idea. So for those of you who don't know how to build a charcoal pit, I'm sure I've already done it in this series, but it's always worth repeating yourself for people who didn't hear the first time. Not that this is a guide series, but if people don't know, I'd like to be able to help them out. You essentially... Let's just get all our full stacks down here. Oh, I've got some forget-me-nots. Nice, I'll put them in one of the planters. Right, and that's all our full stacks. So sorry, to build a charcoal pit, you need to seal things off entirely from the air. So we've got some dirt blocks ready to do that. Right, I guess we could do another double stack, triple stack even maybe. No, we'll leave this as is. And we'll go and put these down, kind of in a decorative manner, over here before actually starting our fire pit. Right, so we'll start here. And then come back onto here. If I can press the right button. And then we'll have another full stack here. And we still have enough wood to make a fire. Fantastic. We don't have any of our dry grass on us. We've got some inside though, I'm sure. And I'll also need my torch. Right, so let's find our dry grass. Where did we put that? Oh, there it is. Amazing. So that is now everything we need in order to start this fire pit. Charcoal pit. So, where's our dirt? There it is. Nice and simple. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. And then if we come up top, it is pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. And then we need to create our fire pit on top there. Get our firewood on there. There you go, charcoal pit. It says it. And then all we need to do is light that. And that's lit. So now we need to cover it over. And boom, that should turn into charcoal over a period of 24 hours in game for us. And then we can dig it out. So let's now put all the stuff away that we're not going to need. We're going to go prospecting, ladies and gents. We're going to go find ourselves some tin. Let's make this a little more funky for us. There we go, that'll do. What don't we need? We don't need our temporal gear, and I'll put the forget-me-nots down in a planter as well. I'm sure they'll go in one. Oh, if I can have the right thing selected, that looks quite nice. I do already have some temporal gears. I'm not sure which chest they're in, though. Is there anything I don't need right here? Nope, I'll be taking everything else with me. Got 26 rusty gears there. Where did I put my temporal gears? There they are. 3 of them now. They won't stack? Why will they not stack? I believe they are the same item. Oh, do they just not stack? Okay, because one of them dropped as a stack of 2. I've just made my inventory less efficient. Well done, Deej. Now you have 1 fewer spaces. Every time I see that soldering guy and I'm like, ugh. PTSD and shoes. That temporal gear can go in here as well. And yeah, I think we'll be okay with what we've got here now. So I'm definitely going to need my pickaxe out. I'm definitely going to need a prospecting pick. That can come out of my hand now because it's daytime. We just need to try and find ourselves some tin. So to start off with, we can prospect down in our hole here, where the ruin was, or ruin is rather, and just see what we've got. So we need to make sure we're in density search mode, and then we need to be at least 3 blocks away from each of them. I go 2 more samples. I come down here, take 1 there, that should be far enough away. 1 more sample, and then we'll come over here and hit here. So we've got bismuth. Is bismuth tin? We've got cassiterite, very poor. So we don't really care about cassiterite. Well, we do care about cassiterite rather, but very poor is not a good look. So what we'll do now is we'll go a little bit further afield until we find somewhere worth actually doing a bit of diggy hole for our tin. So now we go. This is probably far enough. Have a look on the map, see how far we are. Yeah, this is probably okay. If we go to just here where we've got sand, see how far down we need to get to rock. Right, so we want to go with our prospecting pick again. There's 1. So I've watched a few videos of people doing this. Need 1 more sample. We'll come back to this bit and we will dig that way and do the same thing. Yeah, so there seems to be ways to narrow down finding the ore that you want using these prospecting picks. And there we go, we've got decent native copper, decent bismuthinite, and very poor cassiterite. So we're still very poor there. If we look here, we've got 0.02. We're also 0.02 there. So we'll go back to the original spot. That's one thing we haven't got at the moment is ladders. But if we go to the original spot and then go north from it instead, we might get a better reading there. It'll tell us if we're going in the right direction for cassiterite. I don't know how deep we need to go for cassiterite. We'll find out. Because it is tin that we require. We'll wait for that dot to drop off the map. We do have exposed stone up on the hill, so we'll do it up on the hill. That seems like a good idea. I don't have to dig. Hopefully that's far enough away. It is, yep. Still 0.2 cassiterite. Okay, so I guess we go south then. This is going to be a long search, it looks like, ladies and gents. I'll come back to you if we make some progress. So we're actually got worse here. 0.1, so we definitely know it's not south. So then we come back up to... Well, we got... What did we get there? Sorry, we got very high bismuthenite. So let's continue on looking for tin. At least we know we've got a good source of bismuth if we need it. If we find a good source of zinc too, we might go for bismuth bronze instead. But we are going to have to go east from here now and try and figure out if it's any good this direction. Ooh, hello Rift. We'll come up to the hill over here where we've got exposed stone and make use of that. Save some digging for us. And 1, 2, 3. We'll just do this one. This has to be far enough away, I hope. Yep, and then 1, 2, 3. We'll just do this last one here. This should be far enough away. Still poor cassiterite. Okay, this rift seems to be following me. So, going east maintained the same. Sorry, going west maintained the same. What else was in that? I didn't even check. So it's just very poor cassiterite, and that was it. Minuscule amounts of bismuthenite. Right, cool. So now we want to go back across to where the direction that we went originally, and go another set across. Hopefully we can find some tin nearby, otherwise this is going to be a long journey. Easies. I'm just checking all these little bits of stone on the floor as well to see if any of them are tin. I doubt we're going to find surface tin though, to be honest. Right, so here is where we went before. It looks like we're going all the way up to the water then. Or slightly north this way, I guess. We'll see how far we can get before the dot drops off the map. It might be right next to the water. Yeah, right next to the water. We go diggy diggy hole here. Cool. So... Our cassiterite is going up a little bit here. We have increased our cassiterite a tiny amount there. Decent native copper, not bad. We'll remember that as we're going. And you know what? Just to see if we're close. Only quartz near that. Okay, cool. Go back to the big search and let's get ourselves up and out of here. Right, so if we want to continue across this way to see if it's this way or if it's up, I guess we're going this way and up at the same time. This is a very straight coastline, isn't it? I think it's the straightest coastline I've ever seen. It's almost as if it's man-made. As soon as that drops off, we get diggy again. This is northwest of that location. Let's get diggy right here in the middle. So no cassiterite this way, it looks like. None at all, just poor copper and poor cinnabar. So I guess we go a little bit south from where we got that 0.3% reading. That was a poor prospect right there. See if we can find anything to the south. We need to eat. Nice and full. I think we are going to have to start putting our light on now because it is starting to get a bit dark. Chicken there running away from me. Wolf somewhere nearby. Let's just see if we can get as south as possible right now. Get away from it. I'm in no mood to fight a wolf. Right, so let's try here then. Olivine? We found olivine straight away. So olivine is great. We don't need it right now. So let's start here instead. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go with and then I guess we'll go from here. Because then I'm less likely to hit the olivine again. That might have been quite a good find, that olivine, to be honest. .4 cassiterite, so it's getting better. There's more olivine. There must be a lot of it here. So I'll mark this straight away. Right here where we are. No, cancel. I'll put it right next to it. Let's go. Green mining. Olivine. Right, let's get ourselves out. I'll just put a couple of dirt blocks up there so I know exactly where to do the olivine mining. We'll continue going south. Decent cassiterite. Cool. So we've got decent cassiterite here. It's only 0.1, but this is a good place for us to start searching, I guess. Let's just do a node search mode now and see how many we've got nearby here. No ore node nearby. Cool. So if I now just dig down, we'll go straight down for now. I think I've got my thing set to default. Oh, I'm using my thingy still. Right, now let's try again with that one. Bismuthinite trace amounts. Okay, so we're near the bismuth now, it looks like. We want the cassiterite, so let's continue to go straight down. I'm going to change tack a little bit here, I think. No ore nearby. Okay, so I'll... in each cardinal direction here as well. Nothing there, so we're already one. Let's call this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! Drifter just came right down on top of us. And our knife died, but there was nothing on him. Cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll call this one 10. We're still in andesite right now. I assume a bunch of you guys who are veteran Vintians are watching this losing your head at how inefficient I'm being and how I'm doing something wrong. So please do let me know in the comments if there is a much better way I can do this. Jump scare and a half there. So bismuth, don't really care about bismuth right now. Medium amounts of bismuth that way. Okay, cool. We're heading back up now. Oh, so we know it's around here somewhere. How much further up do I have to go? Quite a bit, it looks like. I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to get out of here, ladies and gents. We might have to dig until we hit the water. It's almost certainly down there that those drifters are making that noise. Let's just go and see. Where we started, yep. Say drifters, drifter. Well, it doesn't really make up for it. But I wonder, let's just, for fun's sake, let's see. If it's right near the surface, I'm going to be so miffed. Right, nothing nearby. I think I already did this, didn't I? Nothing nearby. Yeah, I think I did it over there. Let's do it here and see what we get. Nothing nearby. Yeah, okay, so we weren't really missing out on anything. We just had a really unsuccessful dig there. Right, so we'll head back home for now. We know Cassiterite is good down there. We're going to have to create ourselves a new pick and new prospecting pick. Hopefully our... just in case a wolf jumps me. Hopefully our charcoal pit is done. We've actually got stuff to be able to heat them up with. And then I think we're going to go more looking for like large caves that potentially have good tin readings nearby. Like we did there, that cave was very small though. But we might be able to find it semi-open. And it's an excuse for us to explore as well, isn't it? So, right, let's make sure we are eating. Where's my bowl? There it is. Cool. So how much did we get there? We got 40 pieces of charcoal. Not too bad. And I'm pretty sure that this crate contains andesite stones, which we have some of here. We have quite a lot of here. So let's start depositing all this back in. So Control Shift right click is add all items. Go. So we have 146 in there at the moment. I don't know if you can hear that, ladies and gentlemen, but my little Princess Maya is having what sounds like a very fun nappy change. Yeah, she's agreeing with me there. Right, so we've got 369 andesite stone in there. We have enough for two more tools. So we're going to be a bit more conservative in the way we play this, and we've got some rot. That's fine for things rotting, I guess, but... Get rid of the sand. Get rid of the stones. We don't need the stones right now. I've still got bony soil to pan. I don't know if bony soil would potentially give us what we need here. We've got more rot there. Mix that up with the rot we've already got. Iodite stones. Do we have any more stones to put away? We do. Swap those out. And then we've got a couple of stacks of things left. And our dinner is ready. Not very filling. So we're going to have to do what I call adventure food on the way out. Right, let's just drop off the rest of what we can here that we don't need. Is there a drifter coming to say hi? There is a drifter nearby. He's not coming to say hello. Right, let's make what we need to make. And I'll join you back once it's made, ladies and gents. There we go. I think we're ready to go again now, ladies and gentlemen. We have... Oh, we have built the tools again, back up. What time are we on? It's about midday. It's a good time to head out. Let's do it. We're heading back in the same direction that we left off before. But this time we're just looking for cave entrances. If we dive into these caves, oh my word, I've done the unthinkable and brought my tongs with me in my offhand. Silly Deej. Right, we are going to need more food while we're out and about though, so I will gather every little bit of berry and stuff that I see. Now we can maybe eat this. Try. Just so we know we've got enough food. We are actually going to gather a bunch of these horsetails to make some bandages, because I think they are actually going to be useful for us now we're adventuring a little bit more. I'm not entirely sure what goes into making the bandages, I just know it's this and something to do with cattails. Interesting looking ruin though, there was just a drifter back there somewhere. Lots of bony soil, we'll dig that out for sure. But we're also going to have a look inside. I'm not hearing any grumbles. More bony soil. So much bony soil. A food vessel? Food vessel! Yes! I mean, what am I going to get rid of for this? Let's not be shouting at me, friend. Anything up here for me? At the moment, it's just a lot of bony soil. And a lot of... Oh, translocator. Let's mark this bad boy. This is the first translocator we found, I think. I don't think we found another translocator yet. Did we find one up here? Our original land. I don't think we did. Yeah, first translocator. Milestone!
3 hours later.
We're kind of getting plenty of meat there now. Cannot grumble at that. Are any of you tin now just to make that perfect? Nope. We got some copper. Copper is not what we're after, though. Tin is what we're after. Tin orbits! Yes! Yes! Exactly what we wanted. What a perfect way to end the episode. What am I getting rid of? I'll eat the rest of the berries. How? What are the chances, ladies and gents? I bet somebody could calculate some proper odds or something, but finally! After so long of looking. There we go, we'll pick up these tin ore bits. We will mark exactly where we are now as grey tin. And we will start digging down, trying to find it. It's not going to be far from here, but this is going to give us enough to enter the Bronze Age, I believe. There's the tin ore. Found it. One thing I will do, let's see what can I throw away. That flax fibre can go away for the dirt. Oh my word, I'm so happy with this now. It's not an awful lot of tin, but you don't need loads. We are going to have to pan that bony soil. Right, home time. Home, James, and don't spare the horses. We will keep our eyes out for more tin on the way back, I guess. More surface tin. And we will still cave dive on our way. So tin, we know, has dark bits in it now. I feel like that was such a lucky find. I had been looking for a long time, though. Wolf. Go away, wolf. Nobody wants you. Nobody loves you. And keep my eye out for the rocks on the floor. See if we can find some more tin. Good to know there's a lot of horsetails around here if I do want to come and make some more bandages. No tin there. Got a nice little staircase. And we've got some glowworms. I've never seen these in survival. These are awesome. Oh, they are slow downy as well. They actually slow you down. That's cool. Again, nothing of interest to mine. That'd have been cool for like a little dwarven settlement or something, though. Let's head out of here. Oh, don't drop down it. That was a cool find. An accidental find as well, just running through thick foliage. I'm in a better mood now. I don't know if you can tell. I was starting to get a bit disheartened when I wasn't finding tin, and then I find some, and now I'm all chipper and cheery again. We actually met the objective that we set out for today. Although it took us so long, we're not going to be able to do objectives 2 and 3, which were to actually start building our smithy and fully entering the Bronze Age. We've also found areas for zinc and areas for bismuth, so we can continue with bismuth bronze if we struggle to find any more tin. On, let's get back home. Home is the goal here. Tin is a bonus. Lose interest, please. Has he lost interest? I hope he's lost interest. I don't want to deal with no bear. Oh, and we're healthy again. I was not prepared. I don't have spears. Oh, heart beating fast now. We've got some meteoric iron right here. This is a meteor impact site. Let's save that. Because once we've got our bronze anvil, we can pretty much enter iron quite quickly using the meteoric stuff, I guess. Even make a meteor... Oh no, we need borax to make the anvil, but we could make tools. Tools and weapons. That's really close to home as well. Let's have a quick check of the farm, see if there's anything ready to harvest food-wise. Mature turnips, great. I'm going to need to make room for them. Clay can go in there. That can go in there. Low fertility soil can go in there. Cool. Let's go and get our mature veg so we can make what we need to make. No mature cabbages yet, but we do have some mature turnips there. Nothing else mature yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Cool, it's cooking time. How many turnips did I get there? 25. Fantastic. That's going to be a nice big bowl of meals for us. Should last a little while. We are going to need to eat very soon, so hopefully that'll cook. And while that does cook, let's get what we need to happening with this tin. How much did we get? We've got 32 chunks. I don't know if that's amazing. 20 pieces, smell it into 1 tin ingot, 5 units of tin. So we've got an ingot and a bit, but we don't want tin ingots, we want bronze. But you have to use barely any to make bronze bits. I think we're okay, you know. I think we're going to be fine. Right. Oh, I just put a book out there. Let's make sure that book goes on our bookshelf. There we go. We're starting to get some real books in there now. And we're not going to get the building done that we were going to get built today. I did say I was going to dig down and do my smithy underground. But I'm not. I'm going to do my smithy as its own building. And I think we're going to get closer to the mountain for it. So maybe if that's sort of like our main house, we'll do our smithy sort of behind it. And we'll have a road that goes round to it, road forward to the farm and what have you. Yeah, that seems like a plan. Might use this medium fertility soil to sort of plan out where it's going to be. So let's see if we can put it. I guess this is as good a place as any. So if we're just I'm hungry now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and we can start sort of coming in like that. And then diagonal a bit, and then yeah, so that's a good marker to start with. Let's see. I need to go and stop myself from screaming at myself by eating some food. Hopefully it's cooked by now. Not quite. Soon. Soon, come on. Do you need more firewood? You do need more firewood. Yes, keep screaming at me, it's fine. Nearly done. It's nearly done. Come on, be good to me. Do it faster. There we go. There we go. Done. Now, let's take out the firewood and put in... Well, I'll get ready to put in the charcoal. First, though, we are going to want... figure out... how many bits of tin we need for bronze. So let me see what we've got. If I look at bronze guides, progression guide. So let's see if it says Bronze Age, tin bronze. The ingot isn't what I'm after. But I'm not sure of the ratio to it. Find tin ore and mix it with copper. Ways to find these, blah. Right, so gold and silver inside quartz, but requires either bombs or a bronze pick to mine. Cool. Zinc and bismuth are underground, rarely from cracked ore vessels or from traders. Right, fine, yeah. That's not telling us what we need. So we'll just have to figure it out by placing stuff inside our crucible. Our crucible's not a fuel. What am I doing? Right, so if we place in... that's 5 units of copper. So I'll put 1 nugget of cassiterite in as well, and then keep going with copper until it says something. Okay, so 45 units of tin. Tin bronze is 8 with 1. If I then go 2... 15 is 85. Cool. 3. 125. I want to just see how much I can make here. 170. 215. 250. 5. 335. I don't think I've got enough copper for what I'm trying to do here. I might have to go out and get more copper. So 500 is 88. 12. But 88 to 12 is thingy. So if I go put another one in, let's see where we can get to. Right, so I can get to 710 with that. I've got more copper out here, though, I think. Yeah, a little bit more copper. Right. So if we go 700 units, 128 to 12. 710, 715, 20. Right, okay. So now I can start. Right, 810. I think we need to go out and get some more copper before we do this. I will do that offline, ladies and gents. Sorry, I've been quite quiet there while I've been figuring that out. If anyone knows the maths for it, please leave it in the comments. I would love to be able to do an anvil and at least an anvil and a pick. So that is 1,000 that I need to be able to do. I will do some reading myself as well and see what is what. Ladies and gentlemen, there we are. A frustrating episode today in our search for tin. We finally found some. And now we're ready to make bronze. We also found sources of zinc and bismuth, so we can make a separate type of bronze. They should be slightly easier for us to find as well. And the prospecting pick was a pain in the backside to use. But we'll get better with it. We'll narrow down our are all finding skills for sure. But join us in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you do all that YouTube good stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Keep the fantastic support you guys have been giving so far up. It is well appreciated. And don't forget, I love chatting with you guys in the comments down below. But I also love chatting with you over on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it nowadays. Link to my profile there is in the description down below as well. So make sure you go and pop a follow on over there if you are a user of X. But as always, I have been Deej. You guys have been awesome. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye.